Welcome. Thought it might be interesting to do a little reminiscing at the beginning of this particular video / stream, using one of the new features that arrived in the Mare Nostrum expansion, the timeline. You can use this to speed through and take a look at how the world has changed. There's the first expansion of Byzantium into Greece proper. Now we've taken over most of it. There was the acquisition of Ragusa, very important. The next big war grabbed almost the entire Bosphorus Straits. At this point, the Ottomans are much easier to defeat. We have a lot of Serbian territory to help us out. But around this time, the Austro-Hungarian alliance is secured, and so further expansion to the north is pretty much impossible. I believe this entire period that we're watching now with no expansion, or little to no expansion, is the westernization period. No, it's right here. It's after the Karaman. Now we're going to have about 20 years of nothing, if I remember correctly. Ah, there we go, yes. This was shortly after that. We grabbed those two, then we fought against Hungary in the north and took back some stuff there. Yeah, so it was earlier. We broke the Austro-Hungarian alliance, allowing us to expand wherever we wanted. The Ottomans resurfaced and were then gulped back up. Then there was a series of wars with the Mamluks. We also took Rome there, as you can see. We grabbed a little bit of territory from Tuscany. There goes a big chunk of what was left of the Middle Eastern countries, and that brings us right about to today. Again, our goal in this entire playthrough, and we have a little over 100 years left to do it, is to conquer all of the territories required to form the Roman Empire. Let me pop that up here so I can make sure I get it correctly. It requires that you own Italy, France, Iberia, Balkans, Anatolia, and Mashirik, and also own the following provinces. Fez, which I believe is somewhere over here, right? Fez, there it is. Fez, Tunis, Cairo, London, Yorkshire, Zeeland, and Vienna, which is up in here. So we've got to basically own all of the North African coast in addition to all this other stuff, so we've got a decent head start. Let's just keep taking stuff. The other good news here is that we have a personal union with the Commonwealth, and we've started integrating them, and we are at 21%. Will be done in quite a ways from now. 1759, so 60-ish years. It's already been going for about 20. We do have a diplomatic reputation guy, and I totally want that. Because the one thing that we are way behind right now is, well, you know what I just noticed? Constantinople is not one of the things that you need in terms of the... Oh, because that's not a region. That's only a trade zone. Okay, that's right. Anatolia and... Never mind. But, anyway, we've been having this problem with legitimacy. For whatever reason, we just keep having weak heirs. And so we're working on that. But anyway, let's look at the regions again here. We almost have all of the Balkans. We need to take a few more territories from Hungary. This territory is actually already technically ours via the Commonwealth. We also have this territory of Anatolia. We're going to have to take some of these here from Trebizond in order to fully get grips on Anatolia, but otherwise we've got all that under control. We don't need any further into Egypt. We already own Cairo, which was the main reason. We could actually skip all of this provinces, and I think we actually will, specifically because we just don't have the administrative power to core everything. So we've got to skip what is not important, and this territory over here, not important. We'll take the area here around Tunis to get a small foothold, and we'll take Tunis itself because that's needed for it. We'll also try taking Tlemcen and the area around Fez and Sevilla here. But those are little pockets that we'll try to grab. We're not going to try to take all of that North African coast. Meanwhile, in order to finish taking Mashriq, we'll need to take all of this territory away from the Mamluks, and apparently Ethiopia has scrambled up in there. And we're going to take all this away from Persia and the tiny empire here that came out of nowhere, Tabaristan. All right, so let's get moving. What was my next plan? I need to look at the board here and take an idea. Secure southern Italy. I will absolutely do that. And what do we get? Yearly legitimacy is +1. That could really help us. Restoring the Pentarchy requires only the capture of Jerusalem. I don't know what the Pentarchy is, but it gives us 20 prestige. And we need 114. We're not going to do that. Not yet. All right, but I will totally do that because we're on the brink of a war with the Mamluks again anyway. Let's see where we have our claims. We've got our claims in Persia. We don't have any claims on Hungary. We should definitely be getting some claims on Hungary. We have some claims on Tuscany. And we're going to need claims on Syria and some of these other areas.
He isn't officially on the clock.
And there goes my audiobook for some reason. Turned on in my pocket. There we go.
When he isn't officially on the clock.
Nope. There we go. Sorry about that. All right. Hello, furry yapper. All right. So yeah, I'm trying to remember exactly where I wanted to go next. I don't need to expand to Trebizond until the very end. It can come last. I do want to expand into Austria. We need to take all the way up to Vienna. Now hang on, one more thing. Do we need owns the following regions? It's not that, yeah, we have to own them. It's not that we can have them as a... So I was gonna make like a Western Roman Empire subject state, but now I'm concerned that I wouldn't be able to reabsorb it fast enough. Unless the subject nations... Let me do a quick research here. The custom client states, let's see. They can be formed. First province, given on map, designated capital. Does anybody know... Oh, there's a client state article. If you can reinstate... I would like to know... All the information is how you create a client state. I wonder if you can reabsorb it easily or if it's like tons of diplomatic power as per normal. If anybody has an idea, let me know. So meanwhile, I'm already getting claims on Hungary for the next possible war. They are actually very weak right now. They do not have their alliance with Austria. I thought they got that back. Anyway, we have all the claims we can possibly have against Persia. We were getting ready for a war with them, but where's our other army? There it is. It's down here. We were also considering a war against Spain, but I think we need to do the one against Persia now. So we'll do that. 1, 2. Let's give ourselves some leaders. I don't think I want... Oh, we don't have the 50, really? Okay, well, let's get the 50. Oh, that's right. We had a military coalition over there in the west. That's why we're going east right now. We got to give some time. Yeah, my concern is that if I reabsorbing them might take too long or too much diplomatic power that I might want to use in some other way. That's my real concern. If it reabsorbs them the normal way and I make a nice big Western Roman Empire client state, that could be problematic. I might make one that's just in Italy, or just in the Genoa trade node. Like just this area. And just have everything else stay mine. Because that could be very rich. And apparently we have Ethiopia as an ally. And that is going to wind up being a problem because we need those territories from Ethiopia. Just the one territory from Ethiopia. The others are from the Mamluks. Alright. So we got to be careful of Persia. They're very large. Although, I'm pretty sure that we are quite a ways ahead of them. Yeah, military tech 23 is a pretty huge difference. And what is the... We got a discipline +5 as well. So we're pretty well suited here. And I think next time we want new ideas. Land maintenance modifier is a good one. We've got quite a bit of income with this full standing army. And here comes, there we go. We're going to split this and make a 3 and a 4. 4 is going to be here, 3 is going to be there. Let's see, this is going to be difficult. A little more time pass. Hold on just a sec, guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see. Our ruler is not bad. A 253. His heir is even better, but his claim is weak. It's going to make my terrible legitimacy even worse, but I do need an extra leader. So let's make the ruler into a... Ooh, he's not half bad at all. And we'll put him here because he's the furthest away by himself. So 4's got a leader, and 1 and 2 have leaders. 3 does not. And we're going to make my customary single infantry to help capture smaller things as we go. My concern here is that if we go into, not trade, supply limit mode. So, okay, for 18, everything's fine. I'm not sure, I can't see 36, but anyway, let's start this war. That's a good one to do. We don't need to call any allies. Oh, Ethiopia's going to join on their side. Oh, as is Trebizond. That's not bad. Let's just check and see where those alliances would lead. Okay, Shirvan is already in it. What about Ethiopia? Oh, this will bring Byzantium into the war. That would be awful. Let's see. Oman and Persia. Okay, yeah, I could totally declare on Persia and Trebizond and Ethiopia, take all those territories that I need, and then, yeah, that's going to be the case. So Ethiopia and Trebizond are going to be part of this. I'm going to go subdue Trebizond first, which means I'm going to need some good border forts, huh? We don't have any, do we? We have 1 here, so we could put 1 there. And we need 600 to do it. Well, level 4 should be fine. Alright, let's let some time pass here as we build this fort. It'll also give us, well, we only need like 2 territories from them, from Trebizond, including their capital, I think. And then we won't ever have to worry about fighting Trebizond or this region again. We will still have to go down to Mashik. Oh, Oman has got internal struggles. Oh, come on. Those guys again? That's where I sent the... All right. I had to go fight those stupid Neapolitan separatists last time. That's what my army was doing over there. Ooh. Not what I like. land not directly onto the enemy. Thank you very much. Alright, we'll take care of these guys, I think, I hope. Ethiopia's also got internal conflicts. Interesting. Well, if that can make them avoid joining the war, then I'll certainly take it. It's a little too much to swallow, to be honest. We had to take a loan? Jeez. Why all of a sudden? I know that fort costs a lot, but... Oh, rooting out corruption is costing me a ton right now. Unbalanced research. We need to get our Diplotech up big time. But it's costing us a ton for this integration, so it's very difficult. I guess our admin tech can go up one more, but our military tech can't afford to go up at all, which is okay, because we've got military ideas we can sink into it. Dalmatia, sure. No, maybe not. We don't have those, so let's hold off on that. But this one, we already cored them. Okay. Let's go back here. Yep, we got that under control. There we go. And we've run out of mojo. Yeah, I'm sure we could build great things, but I still don't like having loans. So we're going to get rid of that. Okay. Lost an advisor. Well, we definitely want to fix that. Oh, inflation reduction. Do we need it? Yes, we do. And it'll also save us a little money. But why are we losing? Oh, the Vassal Integration Act. That's right. That's making our costs significantly cheaper, which is part of the goal. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And I guess 4 is just going to be down here fighting against the Ethiopians if we still do have to fight them. Yeah, even though they've got internal problems, they're still going to join in. Oh well, it is what it is. Meanwhile, I have nothing for this giant navy to do, so I think it's just going to go and blockade Trebizond. Actually, you know, I probably don't have to do much with Trebizond, because the Commonwealth is going to just go and crush it. But I'll help crush this little part of Trebizond, and then I'll go into Persia itself. Sound good? Sound good. Alright. Declaring war against also Ethiopia and Trebizond. Cizre will be the goal. There we go. Where's the next fortress to go to? There we go. He'll come take Ezrim. And we'll come and... Ethiopia did not join? Yes, they did. Oh, I'm sorry. That's Syria. Duh. Yeah, so Ethiopia's down here. So I need Suez, and I believe I need Al-Karak from them. I'm also at war with... regions. It's just Al-Karak I need from them. Getting the Suez wouldn't be a bad thing, though, necessarily. Alright. So here we go against Trebizond. Wow, they have an impressive amount of morale. My discipline is still better, and my tactics are better. And we've got quite a lot of artillery here, so that should help. Our leaders are not great. Oh, here comes this army, this state here. I actually want to take this province. So taking one from them wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, especially because they're going to hate me anyway, regardless. Sure. Why don't we core that too? That's not valuable at the moment. And I think we're already back to square one. Yep. Alright, we're going to make that go away and come back to it later. Meanwhile, we're going to continue sucker punching Trebizond here while the Commonwealth comes to take care of the north. Now, the other problem that we'd been running into is the Commonwealth's liberty desire had gotten too high, so I have to constantly support loyalists, but it looks like it's low enough that we can remove this. The diplomatic reputation certainly helps, but we're also big enough now ourselves. We're bigger than they are. Siphon income? 50%! Their yearly income is over 1,000, which will worsen relations by 100 and liberty desire by plus 10. That's crazy. Alright, disable support loyalists should give us back quite a bit of our income, which is... how is that possible? Are they really making 1,000? We're only making 100... Oh, that must be yearly income, right? That must be. Listing as yearly income. Alright. Safe to have border gore? I have to stop every once in a while and make sure that I'm covering the right things down here. Oh my god, my phone's going nuts. I guess I'm going to turn it all the way off. Bingo. Ah, they're hitting Aleppo. You know what, though? Our money problem is way worse than it should be right now, because we've got a lot of garrisons that we don't need. Hotkey H to remove most of these. I do definitely want them for when I've got a big all-out war, but right now I definitely don't need them. Actually, let's leave that one on. And I don't have one down in Karaman. I kept meaning to build one. They're really good for helping against rebels. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Alright. And we're looking good here. As soon as we take these few territories, I'm going to run back south and mop up this army. This 18,000 down here with a really good leader should be very capable. We lost Van. Oh, you know what? The whole time I forgot to save the... I didn't wait until the bastion was complete. Okay, that's perfect. Let's get Al-Karak. Alright. We're gonna go and start getting Yerevan. Here comes Commonwealth, but why aren't they taking out Trebizond? Oh, they are kind of taking out Trebizond. Let me just put Commonwealth as objective here. Commonwealth already is there, but I'll make that their objective so that they know what they should be doing. Trebizond really only has like 2 or 3 forts. There's Ethiopia's army. They're just going to engage. Like, oh, they might even stop them from taking Aleppo. Hashtag worth? Yeah, that's too big in numbers. There it goes. Good job. Alright. You can't go there, can't go there, huh? Okay, why don't you just get Van back then? Van! Stretch it out. Alright. let's go and look to taking some Persian territory now. This would be my 5. And you know what? I'm going to get one more just for fun. We'll get one more mercenary to go. I don't even know why I'm doing mercenaries. Why would I do mercenaries? When I really just have so much manpower. It could just be a regular 1,000 to help me capture all these tiny, tiny territories. I don't want to split up my big armies. That can definitely be problematic. And actually, I'm going to need to combine in order to defeat that Ethiopian army. So let's hold off on that for now. Let's keep our armies close enough together. And just keep this one in close proximity. I beat up their navy again. How are my ships? Let's send them back in just for a short while. This 12,000 is just going to annihilate everything over there. Is that Trebizond already with a peace offer? I think what I want to do is just take Trebizond and Arisium, if I'm not mistaken. Regions. There we go. Yes, those are the only 2 we absolutely need, and the other one's not important. So, just against Trebizond. Yes. 1, 2, and then also give me all your money. And also give me war reparations. So they're still a ways off from that, but we'll get them there. We'll get them there. They're going after the last castle that those guys have, so that should do. Yeah, let's head up this way. State always needs the money, but what do we get? Artist, theologian, philosopher. Don't care about that. Prestige is pretty nice to come by, especially when I'm so high on it. And it's 15. Nah, I'll take the 350 ducats. It will allow me to have higher level everything. Let's make it production efficiency here. We need every scrap of admin power we can get. Because after this war, we're going to have a ton of stuff to core. Here comes the big bad Ethiopian army. Just in case, let's not be hasty. They have 18. Their military level is absurdly low. Alright. Keep on keeping on. There we go. Keep grabbing territories from them there. From these guys, I simply want to take this province, and then all their money, and war reparations. They'll come around. We've only got 2 more castle provinces to take, and then they'll probably give up. Let's look at what the numbers look like. They actually outnumber us pretty significantly, so we have to be careful of them all grouping up and fighting us at the same time. Even if you throw in the Commonwealth, they outnumber us pretty significantly. In infantry, we outnumber them slightly in artillery and cavalry, but they have 30,000 more infantry than we do. Well, 29,000, anyway. Alright, so we took our goal. Let's just move province by province slowly, keeping close to the rest of our armies, just in case. Well, that was easy. Keep these 2 close together, continue moving. We accidentally keep crushing these armies. Trebizond is, again, thinking they're willing to talk. Let's see if they're ready. Nope, -1. Doesn't take much more. We now have their main castle, so give it a month and they'll come around. Everything's just turning over so fast. Now they're at -2. What is that? Persia took over Sidon. Alright, we're getting Baghdad. Alright, we grabbed another one. Let's see if that's enough now. Yes, they are willing to go all in for me. So I'm going to take those 2 provinces. I'm going to get 10% income, 10 years. Boom. Thank you very much. Thank you for playing. You can be our ally now that we have everything we need from you, if you don't mind. Not this lifetime. Maybe next lifetime, though, apparently. It's worth noting that we should be grabbing some Hungarian claims. If we don't already have Vidin, we should have Vidin. Because I don't like it sticks out into my territory there. We need that. We can also convert, but I think we'd rather core. Oh, God, that's expensive. They have 24 development in Trebizond. Very impressive. Ah, but we already have it as a territory, so it's 50% cheaper, and it's still super expensive. I didn't realize we'd already built it as a territory. Huh, okay. Well, there you go. So, we now have an official core, and we completed that little territory there. This is still considered a territory? Oh no, it's doing the main core. Once it's finished with that, it'll flip, I think. Alright. Oh, that's the first core. The first core is always like that. Okay. So now let's see if these guys are willing to peace out. Still not quite. Minus 30. We've got 2 more castles to take. And then, uh-oh. Here's why I wanted to keep my armies close together. Uh-oh. That's not good. They have to go all the way around. Alright, well, good luck, gents. You're outnumbered 2-1. And you're holding on valiantly. And you're winning! Holy crap. That's a different battle we won up there against Oman. Oh, this army coming to the rescue had to fight its way through another army, but it didn't need to because this one just won a battle. Uh-oh, unless it rolls too many zeros. They got reinforced! Oh, no! Okay, well, they handed us our first loss there. We're going to have to back off and get our armies combined. I definitely did that poorly. I didn't realize they'd be so far apart. If this army had entered from the same territory, then they could have got there much faster. Came in from the wrong direction. Let's get rid of this. I hate having so many freaking tabs. Yes, corruption is growing. Why is it growing? Because of unbalanced research and overextension combined, yeah. Well, I don't want to put more than 11 ducats per month into it, so leave it alone. This will come back only when I don't care about those things. Don't care about the war. It's down here. You don't have to remind me, and I know I have loans too. Let's repay them. Boom. Done. Okay. These guys are going to be out of the war very shortly. Alright, what are you going to do? I don't want this guy quite that close to the front line, so just back off here for now. Here's my 6. They will be very useful in the near future. Damn it, we rolled those ones. Disease outbreak. Nope. We have a very specific offer for you, and you're still disinterested. That army's going to take a while. Alright, we just got those 2 castles. So now, yes, they are willing to give me that 1 territory. I don't want to go too far. I eventually want to go all the way over here. But I'm going to be hard-pressed. Ooh, Hungary's actually feeling some of this. I'm going to be hard-pressed to core all of this as it stands. So I don't want to take too much from territories that don't matter. Alright, so this has a castle, which I don't think I want. I've got a lot of money now. Let's hold on to it for now and see. We need 76 to core this thing. Because of Caucasian traditions. Ugh, I hate that. So anything we take from them is going to cost just ridiculous. I mean, it's almost not worth taking this, except that I really want to get the Persian trade node secure. Or at least secure as much of it as possible. Alright, anyway. Alright, so 3 and 4. 5, and 6. Now with the Commonwealth as backup. 1 is going to move up here and also stand by to be useful. Commonwealth, don't go too far. Oh, they're going to start the battle there. And I'm going to try to help. Ooh, I've got 18,000 here that can make it too, I think. This is going to be a bit... Oh. Did we back off? We backed off. Okay. These ones can get tricky. Gotta be careful with this 18,000 right here. Uh-oh. Did not mean to start that battle. I was just moving in support of the other army. Let's see. Well, the Commonwealth is here. But I doubt they're going to get there in time. We could force march, and that's exactly what I'm going to do with these guys. We might make it in time. Let's see if the Commonwealth comes with us. Ah, there we go. Commonwealth, 13,000. Come help. Yep, they made it. There we go. Big win. Oh, but they've got reinforcements. An extra 20,000. Doesn't seem like it's going to matter. Probably. Uh-oh. The Commonwealth is now not happy with us. It's because we've lost so many men, but they did not. But if we just give it a few ticks, it should fix itself. But they're sending all 51,000 back in the meantime. Ugh. Better diplomatic tech. If this stupid legitimacy would fix itself, this would not be as much of a problem as it is. Alright, 4 can go here. Can't royal marriage the Commonwealth because they are a subject and cannot enter into a marital union. Which is weird, because I know I've married vassals before, but I think it just means personal unions can't do marriage. For whatever reason. Can't get away from my troops. Goodbye. Ooh, it's getting worse. Alright, we'll go back to supporting loyalists, I guess. Their big army didn't get in any fighting, so they didn't lose it. So the balance of power shifted a little bit, but we'll just pay the money and pay the man and make it work. Alright, now I'd like to switch over 2 of my armies down to Oman and kick them out of the war, and then come back, and Ethiopia is actually probably willing to get out of this. I have no diplomats, though. They're all in use. Well, let's take another Hungarian province from a claim here. Donkraji. And then we'll stop building that spy network temporarily, enough to try to offer Ethiopia a way out. Oh, they don't even want a white peace. I guess I'll come back and finish them later, once Oman has surrendered. Oh, these guys need to stop force marching so that they can recover. Really? You're going to send 1,000 men? Is that a mistake, AI? What are you hoping to plan? They just died. Okay. Oops, that's not... Oh, yeah, there's the Commonwealth taking some losses. All Alright, now we can get Trebizond. If we flip Trebizond fast enough with religion, we'll take some significant advantages. Oop, we got two of them simultaneously. So we'll move a little bit deeper into enemy territory, find a few more fortresses to take here. The key territories here, there's 1, 2, 3 that we absolutely want to take. And that's really all we need. I'm just going to build enough into their territory to grab those. I really didn't need this one, actually. I was going to probably take all of this territory anyway, but... oh well. It is what it is, right? That's what they say. Back in the day. Oh, we lost a general, huh? We had him on 1, 2, so it's general on 1. Alright, we'll get a new one. Not so great. Alright. We're getting a few more castles. Uh-oh, uh-oh. We gotta be careful of this. That's close enough to help. I'm worried about them, though. Well, it'll have to be what it is. Jesus, 60,000. Alright, yep, this is going to abandon here and try to slip by. Back to friendly territory. Or more friendly territory, anyway. Let's see if Oman is willing to get out of this. No. Still need to take a little bit from them. I don't really want anything from them. I'll just take their money, I guess. Am I going to do this as MP? I don't think EU4 is a good MP experience, to be honest. Well, not a streaming one, anyway. I don't know. I just pause too much. Doing it without pausing just seems wrong. It's so imprecise. Uh-oh. My army down here is just about to get attacked, but we've got 14,000 that I think can make it. It might actually be... nope, going the wrong way. Can't help. That's okay. If these guys can distract them long enough, maybe the rest of this can get captured. We've got some fortresses we're taking over right now, and we're about to hit their big army with the Commonwealth. So yeah, this one is getting sacrificed down here so that we make progress in other areas. Oh, and the Commonwealth arrived just a few moments too late, but I think they are going to clean up. We won that battle. Good. Now we can go back to sieging this. We've almost... oh, they have another line of fortresses here. That's going to make things tricky. I don't know why I click on those. I thought that was a pop-up saying that we had taken over a territory. Ah, good. Chord. Let's see, what do we want from Persia? We want all those territories that we had. I think it's only 3, right? Only 3 that we actually have claimed. We want to go deeper? I mean, we eventually want everything. I'm just concerned about this admin power right now. Also, we'll get even more aggressive expansion here. We lost the coalition in the west, but we're building one in the east. Yeah, they'll give me all this, and then 700 ducats. Excellent. They'll also give me war reparations. Not quite. We need a little bit more. But we're about to get 2 more provinces here. And we did get one. Ooh. some money. Who's about to do this? About to lose 1,000 more for no reason. Okay. This one needs to fall. It's blocking us completely. I can't move my armies forward. Ah, royal marriage with Savoy will help a little bit. Free thinking leads away from God. Yeah, okay. I guess it does. We'll just switch it back. They don't have the zeal that they do normally. Oh, they're blockading the ports of things that we stole. Cairo doesn't have a port, huh? That's interesting. It touches the water, but it doesn't have a port. Alright, this needs to just flip. Come on. Don't roll a 1 anymore. Ugh, 4 is that much better. I can't go help the 18,000 over there. Alright, fine. Have some ducats. Now, where's my other army? This army's here. If I recall, Ethiopia was pretty big and bad. I don't want to go sending a weakened, smaller half army anyway. There we go. Finally, that has fallen, so we can go and push forward. And a peace offer from Persia, not unless you agree to my demands. And they do. Grabbed a few more territories. I need to get claims on everything because it's so expensive right now. Alright, so let's pull back all our armies. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we have to look at what we'll attack next. Probably the Mamluks. Because we do need to grab a few more of their territories. Specifically, we need these territories that are in this region here. So, just these two, to be honest. So let's grab a spy network against them. Grab those 2 territories as claims. Fight a quick war, defeat them, grab those 2 territories, and peace out. And then probably never have to fight the Mamluks again, to be honest. I mean, I wouldn't mind completing all of my little regions here, actually. Hungary, blah, blah, blah. Alright, improved relations with the Commonwealth. So, I mean, actually, it looks like I need all of these if I really wanted to complete all the regions. Also Benghazi and this one. So that it's worth turning those into states. But, yeah, might as well. Let's just get all of them. It can't cost that much, right? I probably can. But turning them into territories would give me more trade power in Aleppo. But do I really need more? I've gotten 61% there. Although I'm doing that with the help of ships. So if I controlled more of those territories, I could get the autonomy down. That would help. This damn corruption. It's not very high, but it's costing me a lot of money. 1703. 2 years before we can fix our corruption/diplomatic technology problem. Their military tech is still ahead of time. Well, not ahead of time. It's ahead of the rest of us. All right, let's look at this coalition thing. Where can we attack that won't piss off the world? The Mamluks are actually in a coalition against us? Wow, the Mamluks are really 340? Aggressive expansion? They're guaranteed by Oman. But they're not in a coalition against us. They're outraged by 340? Everything I've ever done has pissed them off. And it's going to take literally longer than the game to get that back, to make them like us again. But I'm not surprised. I did aggressively expand, it's true. It's not like they're lying. Let's get rid of the rest of those fortresses. Mothball all of them. Get us some money during this lull. Although apparently not a lot of money. But enough to get rid of the loan, which is great. And this can go back over here, and we might look to getting a few more cogs. We will need to get Sicily eventually. They are allied with Austria. Austria is allied with Hungary. Damn, I missed my window on Hungary. But I really couldn't have acted before. With aggressive expansion being what it is over here, I didn't want to get Austria and Tuscany and Spain, plus all of these guys over here. But Sicily might be a way to get a war with just Austria. So we wouldn't have to fight Austria and Hungary and Tuscany. We go to war with Sicily. So let's do that. But first, the Mamluks. Still 1758. Legitimacy is slowly creeping up. But then when this stupid guy dies, we're just going to go back down again. It's awful. Actually, we can move army maintenance really low if they're all just stationed around the capital and protected. Yes, we're going to do military ideas. Land force limit modifier. Corruption plus 0.3. Why does corruption... I need to look that up. Why is corruption going up? When I invest in ideas. Overextension... Unbalanced technologies. For every 2 points of religious unity below 100. There's nothing on this page that suggests that increasing your ideas would actually increase it. Is it because we've got unbalanced technology and then we research ideas? I don't know. Yeah, we can afford to have 25 autonomy in a tiny territory somewhere else. Who cares? A final war against the Mamluks. We'll need as many claims as possible. Meanwhile, we've got still better relations over time is actually quite good for our problem here with the aggressive expansion. Tolerance of heathens and idea costs going down would be ideal. 1705, 2 years if I don't do anything else with my administrative power. I just like to watch these bars all pop at the same time. That's pretty nice. Ooh, trade ideas. As much as I want this, and I really do, I need to get my Diplotech up so it stops my corruption. Cossack aggression. Shirvan. I don't care what Shirvan thinks of me. The Cossacks can take what they want. Alright, we fabricate a claim on Juden. We're almost to our diplomatic tech levels here. Yay, we've got the culture. Perfect! That's what I was going for. Serbian has finally been embraced. So now, a big chunk of our empire just got a cultural embrace there. So, now, if we have any territories that are not Serbian that are next to Serbian, and I'm already turning that over to Serbian. Perfect. And these territories over here, I'm going to turn to Turkish, if I have some spare Diplotech. Does Syrian lower just tax modifier? Not actually anything about trade power. So like Aleppo is not reduced in trade because of the cultural problem. Although this one could stand to become, you know, valuable because it does have quite a lot of tax income. I'm not sure it's worth. I have so few diplomatic points, though. I can't afford to convert all these cultures. I wish there was a way to do it without that. What are we doing? Building a spy network in Sicily. That's right, because that's our next possible goal, Messina. Ethiopia is willing to take an alliance again. Sure. I honestly don't need to take anything from them this minute. Although right now, they're probably going to wind up pulling me into a war. Looks like Alodia has been fracturing them to pieces. Uh-oh. Separatists. Why? I didn't see a warning pop up. Maybe I disabled it. Alright, well, we'll have to send a couple armies that way. There, you can see the two pieces there that I have to take. What is this? It's actually got piece of 3. And if you don't do that, it's not going to pay itself back. 13, 9, and 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm just going to keep doing small wars with these so I can get claims on everything that's adjacent and try to take advantage of it that way. So the next war will grab this and this and this, and then we'll wrap around and grab, you know, that one in a final war, maybe. Actually, that's probably not necessary. We don't need that one. Yeah, that's not even in the same trade node that I care about. Ooh, we have an inland center of trade here. I mean, it's occupied by Persians, but we have it. And we want to put the burghers there, so we want to make it a territory, and then we want to core the thing. Damn it. Alright, I'll take the stability hit. Screw it. Alright, we should be able to take on these peasants. Yes, fairly easy. Finally, there we go. We get rid of our corruption problem now. It's just going down by minus 19 each year. Whew, that took a while. Alright, once we take this back, we'll make it a core. I'd love to send one of my merchants over here and help steer this trade. Actually, I don't need to steer it, do I? He would just add a lot more trade power in an inland node. And it would help pull more trade power out. Where do I have him right now? I have one steering here, and one collecting there. We have 55% here. And that's while we're collecting outside of it. I think it's time. Yeah. I think it's time. Ragusa is smaller than I'd prefer. But I think it's time. We're going to switch over all of our trade stuff the next time we get an idea. The ultimate goal was to collect in Venice and send all of the trade from Persia, Basra, through Alexandria and Aleppo and Constantinople and Ragusa all the way to Venice. All of those trades feeding into Venice and then collecting there. We've even got the advantage of having Crimea potentially sending trade, but right now it looks like it's getting pulled up by Nuremberg. What the hell is Nuremberg doing? I don't have an extra merchant for that. Oh well. We don't have... I mean, we have some. If I put a merchant over here, I could probably pull... What? 3-ish from there. It's probably much more valuable in Persia, where I can pull more. Alright. This army's coming back. Now we can make that a core. And now we can put the burghers in charge. Boom. And now... we'll have even more control of this node. Missionary strength, technology cost. I don't think we need missionary strength. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, we don't need a merchant here. He would just add like 40 power. But if we just take all the land nodes, we'll be pushing plenty out. It can't go anywhere else. There's only one place. We don't need to steer it. So maybe we will use the merchant in Crimea. We'll see. Man, nobility always demands extra stuff. Alright, we'll go to the economic map modes, manpower, and find a place that we can give to the nobility. How about this one? Yeah, baby! Hopefully that makes them happy for a while. Don't need a defender of the faith. Mushi mushi. Okay. Checking this out again. Sicily. What's the progress of the Sicilian spy network? Still cranking along. And you know what? I'm going to get one more on the Mamluk one and then switch gears to Austria. See if I can... because I'm going to be fighting a war against Austria and Sicily next. That's the next war. Alright, there we go. Fabricating a claim on Al-Karak. Oh, because there's a tiny little bit of sea there. So they picked that up. But do I need it? I do, in fact, need Al-Karak. Thank you for grabbing that from Ethiopia for me. Now I don't need to go to war with Ethiopia anymore. And we'll pull them off. And let's get at least one claim on Austria before... this thing goes. Ooh, Spain has been hit. Leon was... and Catalonia. And Tuscany. Wow! Whew. They have just popped out of nowhere there. I mean, they were pretty big before, but... still. I do want more from them. Apparently I want... Calabria. Who are my rivals? I can now have another rival? Brandenburg. Never gonna do anything to Brandenburg. Let me rival Tuscany. They're too small. Small fry for me. Ooh. What can we do? We can do the Constitution, or we can do better relations over time. Constitution will give us new idea groups available. But I really just want to finish this before I start another idea group. So let's do that. Extra possible advisors? Can't say no to that. Okay. So now we've got enough for a second Sicilian claim, Palermo. As soon as we get the third one, we'll start the war with Sicily and Austria, and we should have a claim on Austria by that point. Which one do we want? 10, 11, 18. That would be good. Crane, though. 24. Yep, we'll take Crane. Thank you very much. Although this is... wow, that's all one big area? No. Crane is actually part of a territory I already have, so that's a brilliant pick. I don't need to take more than one from them in this fight. It's going to be hard enough on my... yeah, Ethiopia can help us with the royal marriage thing. It's going to be hard enough with the overextension just from Crane with that much development. Oh, I haven't checked chat in a while. I'm sorry, guys. Religion map mode, eh? Let's take a look. Protestantism is actually, wow, look at that, reformed. Made its way all the way into Italy. I'm a little concerned by the whole New World is Catholic. Oh, my technology's not that far behind everybody else now. It looks like Austria's still got me beat 24, 23, 23. My military tech is up. That's what's important. All right. Good. I think I'm going to call it here, guys. Would have been an hour? Yeah, about an hour. That's what I had, unfortunately. I'll probably be on again tomorrow, streaming some more. Sorry that I didn't have as much time as I normally have tonight. But tomorrow, Sicily falls and joins the Byzantine Empire and Austria as well. And in the near future, we'll get client states, wherever that is. I don't know where you find that on here. It's not a building. There it is, level 23. So, that's coming soon. I plan to make a Western Roman Empire consisting of everything in the Genoa trade node, because I can't really take advantage of that. I'm using all of my merchants to funnel all of this trade over here. I can't also collect in the Genoa trade node. So if I instead make myself a client state consisting of all of these territories, it can be quite rich, gathering in the Genoa trade node by itself, and provide me as a march with a whole bunch of extra armies. All right, that is it. Have a good one, guys. We'll be on again tomorrow, probably in the evening around